You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KZCC LP Conroe, and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Margie Taylor, and this is Conroe Culture News, FM 104.5, 106.1, Lone Star Community Radio. Actually, though, we are live from the Conroe Tower on the 4th floor. It's a new experience today. I can't hear myself, so we're just going to go with it, and I hope you have fun because we have a lot of great information to tell you about. And of course, this is on live Facebook, and we will have a YouTube link to this, and you can go to Conroe Culture News and see it all, or Lone Star Community Radio. So our guest today will be Harry Hardman with the Lone Star Groundwater Conservation District at-large position. And we'll have Brett Roloff with the North Houston Business Extravaganza, with Ian Ramirez, who is with Madeira Estates. And then we'll have Bill Clevenger, and oh my gosh, he has the best root beer ever. And he is with JWAC Distributing, and he also has a lot of sodas and other things, but we're going to wait and let you for him to tell you about it, because all I know is the root beer that's sitting across the room from me. So this show is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic Center, and they are located at 3303 West Davis, across from Conroe High School. So go by there if you are expecting a baby, for prenatal care, for infant care, for your youth as they start growing through sports to get their medical exams, or if you're just feeling a little pain in your lower back or your head or anywhere, chiropractic care is the answer, and that's Roger Stein Chiropractic Center. So did you know early voting starts today? And I believe there's 5 locations. Seven locations, stand to be corrected, throughout Montgomery County. And it doesn't, as long as you're a resident of Montgomery County and you're registered to vote, you can go to any one of those locations from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Actually, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
Well, there you go. Harry's telling me the right way it is. 8 to 5. So, and then Saturday and Sunday also.
Yeah, 7 to 7.
Okay, so stand to be corrected. But you should get out there and do that now. There is like a 30-minute wait in Conroe, and I don't know what it's like all over, but I'm imagining it's about the same. So be ready, get out there, because I think they're going to have a little rain a few days this week. So get her done. It's very important. So it's also Halloween coming up, so I know it's not as important as voting, but let's talk about it. So Conroe Coffee Art Experience will be this Friday, October 26th. That starts at 6 o'clock. It's all free. Go in there and meet the new local artist, and she has some images from landscapes, nature, seascapes, a lot of wonderful paintings. Visit with her. She is an instructor with Painting with a Twist in Conroe by Academy. And go in there and have some hot chocolate. That is the best hot chocolate ever, is at Conroe Coffee. Of course, you can have coffee. They have sandwiches and things like that as well. So is pumpkin bobbing. Did you know about pumpkin bobbing? They put all these pumpkins in the pool at the Aquatic Center, and kids bob for pumpkin. How unique is that? I miss that. My child experiences are lacking. Anyway, that's at the Conroe Aquatic Center for kids age 4 to 12, and it's a fee of $5, and that is this Friday also, so you have choices. So Saturday coming up is our annual Downtown Conroe trick-or-treating from 2 to 4. There will be a costume contest on the east side of the courthouse on Main Street, across from Mimi's on Main, and it's at 4:30. So merchants participating to date are the Assistance League, Branding Iron, Brandley Jewelers, Conroe Art League, Conroe Coffee, Carmelitas, the Corner Pub, Mimi's on Main, Pacific Yard House, Pixie's on Main, the Players Theater, which is actually the Owen Theater, Toledo Finance, and also, what is it? I can't even think of what the name of the place is, but there's a few more that I will add. So you can go to Experience Downtown Conroe, the Facebook page, and see all the different merchants that are participating. This is absolutely free. So even if you're not trick-or-treating, if you come out there and watch these kids, what they do and how they dress up with their families, it's really fun to see so many people out there doing that. So also on Saturday the 27th, is Fallapalooza with Watercrest on Lake Conroe. And there's a new boat launch on Lake Conroe, and they're having a Fallapalooza. Have you been to a Fallapalooza,
I have
Harry?
not, nope.
Okay. Well, you could go noon to 3 with a live DJ, food trucks, face painting, pumpkin patch, candy apples, everything fall. And that is located on Dawn Beach Lane. And then very lastly, I wanted to mention that there's going to be a fundraiser for a cancer victim. And this was given to me by a City of Conroe employee, Greg Wells, and also local ex-council person, Marcia Porter. It's called Fight Like a Girl, and it's a benefit to help Tara Cheney, and it's Saturday, November 3rd from noon to 7 at the Tuts Barn Grill on Madeley Street. She's suffering from a rare, aggressive form of invasive ductal carcinoma, and she leaves behind a young daughter. So it's to raise funds mainly for the young daughter, and they'll have live and silent auctions, cornhole tournaments, a 50-50 raffle, and more. So, with that, all that excitement, let's talk about the important thing of voting. So I have Harry Hardman sitting here, and again, he's running for a Lone Star Groundwater Conservation District at large position. What does at large mean? Do you have to be big?
Well, first of all, yeah, you take a look at me, how could I run for anything else, right? So the at-large position is representing all the citizens of Montgomery County.
So anybody can vote for you?
Yes.
Any registered voter?
Everybody can vote for me, actually.
Oh, everybody
Sure.
can vote for
Yes.
you. So tell me about Lone Star Groundwater Conservation District. What is that? What does that mean? What do they do?
So as it kind of says in the title, and it's not an easy title to say
It's not.
over and over again, but it's a state agency that was we're one of 99 groundwater districts in the state of Texas. The Lone Star Groundwater District was formed in 2001. By the legislature, and has been up until this year an appointed board. The legislature last year decided that the citizens would be more well represented by moving this to an elected board. And so this is the first time that the citizens of Montgomery County have had a chance to have a say in their water bills and how our resources are being utilized.
And they keep going up, right? The water bills seems like they just keep going up.
They do. So it's been a big issue. It's one that there's a lot of allegations going back and forth, and I guess the good news is that people are becoming educated on this issue. I didn't know much about it myself until a couple of years ago, and I came home one day and I got my water bill and I thought I had a second mortgage.
Right.
And so I was like, what the heck? So first thing we thought was we must have had a leak. Right, and we didn't, but the rates have gone up substantially, and they continue to go to it, and there's really kind of no end in sight.
So how does this work with the SJRA?
Well, the San Jacinto River Authority is a separate entity, but part of the challenge has been with the Lone Star Board, a lot of potential conflicts of interest. As a matter of fact, the head of the SJRA, Jace Houston, sits on the board of Lone Star, and there's a lot of, potential conflicts of interest, let's just put it that way, between the current board members and the San Jacinto River Authority. Probably an overly friendly relationship between the two. So I think that's one of the other reasons why the legislature was compelled to make this an elected position. So that people come in, like myself, with an independent voice. I don't have any representation from, I'm not in the groundwater business. I do have 15 years of experience of water utility board experience serving on MUDs, but I don't, I'm not representing the San Jacinto River Authority. I'm not.
You don't have a vested interest in any of this?
No, just a vested interest of having enough water for my grandkids to drink, but secondly, I want to be able for them to afford it. And that's a really big concern of mine.
So it's divided up into the at-large positions,
Right.
all the precincts.
There's 4 precincts.
The township.
The
The township has a position, right?
And the city of Conroe.
And the city of Conroe. So there is actually
Seven.
seven positions. So that's the way it works. So you can vote in your precinct and you can vote for the at-large person, and then if you live in the city of Conroe or the Woodlands Township area, you get an extra vote.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
I
Yep.
couldn't vote for either one of those because I don't. So I did vote today. So
Well, it's good news. I've been working just downstairs since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's been a steady line of
It has
people.
been.
And
people are
that's-
excited.
It is, and I called a couple of other people, and it's the same in Montgomery and Magnolia, and the Woodlands is
Probably
always
South County. Always, yeah.
The Woodlands
That's
is always
usually the
just-
hot spot.
Yeah, so that's great though. I mean, people are getting out the vote, and that's what's important.
So what compelled you to do this? Can you tell me a little bit about your experience?
Sure. Well, I alluded to it a little bit. I served prior to moving up here in 2004. We lived in Harris County, and I served as the president of my local utility district for 12 years. I sat on a couple of developer boards as well for another 3 years. So about 15 years of water board experience. Well, let me rephrase
that's
that.
good.
Water board experience has got a
A
different
lot of
connotation.
crossover, though.
Yeah, so I'm very familiar with a lot of these issues. I know how to effectively run a board. I know how to work with the consultants and staff. And so when I found out that this was becoming an election, I wanted to throw in my hat because I think we can do a better job of managing our resources.
Very good. So do you have some endorsements?
I do. I'm very lucky to have a lot of endorsements. I have the Restore Affordable Water endorsement. That was the first one that we got, the Montgomery County Tea Party, the Empower Texans, Texas for Financial Responsibility, and the Texas Tea Party. So I have a lot of different endorsements. I'm very...
All the conservatives.
all the conservatives, yes. So I am very humbled and thankful for all of those endorsements.
So, and I know that you have some friends that are also running. One of our probably mutual friends is John Boucher.
Yes? Uh-huh.
He's a good guy, and when he's not singing, Johnny and the Spin Stations.
Exactly.
Which is also coming up this Saturday night. I forgot to mention that one, and that's at Pacific Yard House. But anyway, so, and I know that you also have a Facebook page.
I do. It's at Hardman 4LS
GCD.
GCD, yes.
I wrote it down.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so what do you think is the biggest issues?
Well, I think the bottom line is three things, and this is kind of what I'm running on. Number one is transparency, right? We need to be able to make what's going on at the Lone Star District accessible to everybody, right? This is a great forum here. Why don't we have those meetings taped?
Public forums?
Exactly. Well, even just having live streaming.
Why don't they?
Well, I don't know.
That's part of the
That's part of the
transparency
thing, right?
Okay.
Move the times to maybe at nighttime where people can attend. Accountability, right? We need to make sure that all of us are accountable for the actions that we're taking. They may not be popular, but at least we're accountable for them. And I think fiscal responsibility, just to keep these prices from just going any higher, I think that's a key differentiator. So those are the important things to me and the reasons why I'm running.
Making people accountable, transparency, those all sound really good to me.
Well, I appreciate that.
But it's a lot of work to
Well,
make it all happen.
It is. But the good news is that the people in Montgomery County are making an informed decision. I think that, civil, doing your civil duty, which a lot of people are doing today, which is voting, that's the most important thing. To me, that's the most important right we have as Americans. So regardless of who you decide to vote for, just please get out there and vote.
Get out and vote and be educated.
Absolutely.
Know what you're voting for.
Yep.
So if you're elected, when does the position take place? Is it January 1?
No, it's
when
there's
is
going to be
it?
a canvassing of the votes on November the 16th, and then immediately following the canvassing, we'll be sworn in.
Okay, and then you get to work.
Yes, it's going to be a heavy lift, but again, I'm a heavy guy, so I'm ready, ready to do it.
Okay. Well, this seems so weird sitting here. I feel like I'm jumping up to the mic because it's
You're doing
like
great. Yeah.
awkward. But anyway, any other places where people can find you? Where are you going to be this week?
Well, I'm going to be really spending my time in the 7 places. The
All
predominant
7
ones-
places.
Well, I'm going to try, not at once.
East
right?
County too.
I'm going to go to East County, I'm out of Magnolia, Montgomery.
Right.
South County. Obviously, downtown Conroe is a big one. It's the easiest commute for me. I live in Conroe, so I really want to spend my time, trying to stand and meet the citizens in all parts of the county. It's a big place, but I'm going to try to get to as many positions as I can. Look for the guy in the yellow shirt.
The guy in the yellow shirt. Harry Hardman for Lone Star Groundwater Conservation District, place 5, or at large, right? Same thing? Place 5.
Right.
So when you go to vote, after you vote for, whether you vote all the way down, Republican, Democrat, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is on your ballot.
Right.
Because it's a nonpartisan race. So you get to choose, the same as you do for, if you live in the Conroe area, Conroe ISD Board of Trustees. So go down, I think it's near the very bottom that you choose. So make sure that you vote.
Exactly. Straight ticket won't get it. So.
Yeah, you still gotta go all the way down to the bottom.
Exactly.
Okay, Harry, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And we're going to take a quick break. And again, this is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic. I am Margie Taylor. This is FM 104.5, 106.1, Lone Star Community Radio, Conroe Culture News.
Thank you.
Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Did you know that there are over 153 million orphans in the world today? The sad reality is 99% of those kids will likely never be adopted. Core Love is an organization right here in Conroe that takes care of orphan children in Haiti, Honduras, and India. We bring the love of Jesus by providing their 6 basic needs of clean water, proper food, healthcare, education, job skills, and a loving home. Visit corelove.org, that's CORELUV.org. Will you help defend the orphan?
Hey, Montgomery County and online listeners. Thank you so very much for checking out Jazzy Vibes with Soul. What? You haven't done so yet? Well, you've got to tune in. Hi, I am the host of Jazzy Vibes with Soul, Miss CeCe Holmes, and I invite you to check us out every Friday and Saturday from 7 until 9 p.m., where you will get the best in old school R&B and, of course, a little smooth jazz to make it jazzy. So tune in. That's right, tune in every Friday and Saturday right here on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 FM or worldwide at irlonestar.com.
Remember to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on your computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. Lone Star Community Radio broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
We are back, and so my second guest today is Bill Cleppinger, and he is with JWAC Distributing, otherwise known as Autos, right?
Correct.
Autos, craft sodas. You have other beverages as well?
We are JWAC Distributing, or JWAC Distributing, out of Montgomery.
JWAC, that's easier.
It is easier.
Okay. J-Wax. So he has orange soda sitting here on the table, ginger beer, that sounds interesting, root beer, grape soda, orange soda. I'm about to try this orange soda. I feel like a commercial. There it is, orange soda. But what I really like is this root beer. This is awesome over vanilla ice cream. Bluebell, of course, just saying. So, how'd you get into this?
Well, I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and my
That's okay.
family's been in distributing beverages for over 50 years. So my wife started JWAC Distributing, or JWAC, which is actually our son's initials.
Okay, that's what I was going to
Yes,
ask.
it's Jackson William Alexander Clevenger.
Wow, he has a big name.
He does have a big name.
How
big
old is
heart.
he?
He's 12.
Wow. Does he
Yeah.
go around going, I'm J-Wack?
Yes. Action Jackson or JWAC, yes. But long story
Cool.
short, JWAC Distributing is based out of Montgomery, Texas, and they are a beer, wine, and liquor wholesaler. So they do sell beer and wine. We're actually talking with a local winery here in Texas, out of Richards. But we got hooked up through Autos.
Tell me
And
about Autos.
Autos is based out of State College, Pennsylvania. They're a really great brewery, has some excellent craft beers. But I was bringing down the root beer for my son and started passing it out to his friends, and I just started watching and was like, wow, this stuff is really catching on down here. And so
Yeah.
we started taking it out into our customer base, which I'll mention all these different places, and they were blown away by the taste. And so one thing led to another. I went back to Autos, said, hey, look, let's get these sodas down there. They said full steam ahead, and here we are.
How fun. So why is the root beer so different?
It's an old recipe. It's got a touch of vanilla to it. I mean, there's some definitely secret things that they do and the magic behind the scenes, but it really, truly is an authentic root beer.
It is.
It is. And
Yeah, I
and-
was amazed.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually had people send in videos to us and post of them making root beer floats with Bluebell ice cream. I mean,
Right.
it's becoming a cult following.
Well, cool. So where can you get this?
So I have the list from Montgomery Bakehouse, Fielding's Wood Grill on Research, Ransom Steakhouse out in Montgomery,
I know where that is.
KB's Feed Your Soul there in historic Montgomery, Bulldoggies, Cozy Grape and Wine Bar, the Pizza Shack, Conroe Coffee, who's a sponsor of the
Oh,
show,
yes, that's right. Conroe Coffee.
Pie in the Sky, the Corner Pub and Deli,
Okay.
Whitley's Vineyard, Troy's Donuts on 105, Moscheck's Meat Market, everybody knows Moscheck's,
Yep.
Burger Fresh in Montgomery,
Yep.
World's Burger on 105, 1820 Lounge right by Minute Maid Park. So if you're in downtown Houston, stop in and have
Before you go to an
Autos.
Astro game next
Exactly.
year, start planning ahead.
Montgomery's Original Snowballs, the Victory Pie Company in Magnolia just picked this up.
Huh.
Moonlight Venue, a lot of people don't know about them, but it's in the old Conroe Theater, I believe. The 40th class, the Conroe High Schools just had their 1978
It's
high
not
school
Martin's
reunion
Hall,
there.
is it?
No, I think it was an old theater, and they changed it into a venue place. Really spectacular.
I've never heard of that.
And then also we're going to be at the Cooking for Courage out at the fairgrounds coming up in
Oh, good.
November. So we will be there.
And I believe you're going to be at the extravaganza, which is Thursday, right?
Yes,
I heard
yes.
there's a business extravaganza going on this Thursday at Madeira Estates. I don't know. That could be true.
Could be true.
Could be
yes.
true. So, yeah, of course, that's our next guest. Brett Roloff is going to talk about that. But yes, and that's a great way to premiere, your tastings as well. So you don't just have the soda, you have beer and wine as well.
We do. We represent a winery out of Sparks, Maryland called Bossanani, who has a great lineup of wines from the Riesling to the Lorenzino Reserve, Chardonnay, and then I can. So we are talking to West Sandy Creek Winery in Richards, Texas. A lot of people know the area and have heard of it, but have
It's
never
not that
been to
far
their
from
wine.
us.
No, and they are absolutely excited. We're excited, and we're going to try to get their wines because it's a winery that everybody's going to be hearing about really, really soon.
Well, maybe they need to tell the PR girl.
That might be, yes.
Let's hook them up. Let's let people
Absolutely.
know about it. Well, so where can you get the wine and the beer
The beer
locally? Can you get it like at Corner Pub?
Yeah, it's actually on draft at the Pacific Yard House.
Okay.
It's called Duquesne. It is
Okay.
a very smooth Pilsner. You can get it at the Red Brick Tavern, lots of places locally. So just ask for Duquesne.
Okay, well, that's good to know because I know you've been tagging people all over Facebook all the time, but I hadn't really tasted your products until recently when we were at the festival.
Correct.
The Oktoberfest.
Yes.
With Katie and Bears, etc. So of course, then I had to get you in over there with Brett and the extravaganza. So, right, Brett? Yes. I know you're not on camera right now, but
and with that, the tagging and everything, so I'll just go out on that limb right now and say, I apologize if nobody likes the tagging, but I wouldn't tag you if it wasn't great.
I think it's fine.
So-
Yeah, that's a way of getting out there. So, do you have other liquors too, or just the beer, the
We-
wine, and the sodas?
Beer, wine, and sodas right now.
Just asking. I just want to get the whole scope
the whole
of the
scope.
whole
I mean,
everything.
we are a locally based wholesaler right in the birthplace of the Texas flag, Montgomery. Very proud of it, and we are extremely excited on how this autos is going for everybody. For the kids and the kids at heart, everybody is enjoying.
Everybody. There's
Yeah,
something for everybody.
Absolutely.
Right here, Otto's. It's just, this is orange soda. This tastes really good. I don't ever get orange soda. So we have another mystery guest popping in. This is so random. I mean, we're here at the Conroe Tower
Well,
on
it's
the
the
fourth
autos
floor.
bringing them in. They smell it.
They smelled
hear
the
about
product.
it. It's all
it's
here.
opened up.
That's
so,
right.
So how did you come out to Montgomery from Pennsylvania?
The oil and gas industry brought me down, and very supportive of it. And while we were there, we made roots, and Montgomery just seemed. I come from a 2 red light town in Pennsylvania, so it fit us
Montgomery's
real well.
nice, yes.
It is, and
I live in Montgomery myself.
yeah, lots of great people enjoy it, and we are putting smiles on these Texans' faces with the autos.
You are.
Um,
So what's your next venture after Thursday, of course?
After Thursday, we will be tied in with the Givers Republic at their Halloween Kids in the Woodlands Kids Festival. So we're going to be doing that, and I think that's it till the
Tom Taylor, right? Tom
yes,
Taylor?
yep, with Tom Taylor. We're excited about that, and then the big thing, the big event coming out at the Montgomery Fairgrounds
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
right.
cook-off.
Yeah, it's a
and
great
stuff.
thing.
So yeah,
Great
we're
tie-in.
excited about that.
Well,
And-
that's good.
But if anybody wants root beer, our ultimate goal is to truly get into HEB. We know that's where Texans shop.
Are you
That's
working
where
on
we-
that?
Slowly, we're building up the buzz about the brand, and so that we can, we hear about red waves, blue waves, all that. Well, we're going to have the auto wave come rolling in and just
Mm-hmm.
blow right through HEB's doors and say, hey, we got to have it. 'Cause-
Spelled the same, forwards and backwards. OTTO.
That's right.
You can go any direction and still get there.
That's it, because everybody's asking, where can we get it? Where can we get it?
I know.
And so hopefully we're building up the hype, and if somebody from HEB or knows HEB,
I know some
somebody,
peoples.
we would love to sit down and talk with them and bring it right in their doors, because we want to
I would love for you to
support
do
them.
that too. Because
Yeah.
they take local
And
products
actually,
all the time.
right here, so you're getting to see for the first time the grape, the orange, and the ginger beer. That is their new packaging.
It's
So
nice.
those 6-pack holders, I mean, they're excellent. I mean, they definitely catch your eye. Each one has their own particular cat auto dressed up in the sense.
And they're all different.
They're all different.
So when you go to buy soda at a store, that seems like an Eastern term for like Coke or something.
Right. A pop.
Pop, yeah, I don't never call it that either. You don't buy it in bottles generally. They're in aluminum cans.
Correct. Yes.
So this is a whole new way to market it.
It is, and it's old school, but it's
And you have to have bottle openers.
you do.
They're not
so
screw-off
that's how sealed
tops.
they are. You're getting an authentic taste, absolutely.
Interesting. So can you collect these and then turn them in, like the old days where you get like a nickel
I'm
or
sure
something?
there's a small deposit somewhere, but I would just recommend everybody recycling the glass bottles
Sounds good.
because most communities recycle, and we definitely promote that.
What's your favorite?
Mine is the orange.
Orange, yeah?
I do. I enjoy the orange. Lots of folks are loving the root beer. The ginger beer is catching on big time.
So is that the same as ginger ale?
No, that's
No.
where I made the
Oh.
mistake. It's not.
It's not. Well, we should have tried that
It's
one.
got a little zing to it, and at
What
these
gives it the
festi-
zingy taste?
I guess just the ginger, but it's not overpowering. We have some of our customers using it for Moscow mules. In the making of the Moscow mules, they use ginger beer, and our ginger
What's
beer
Moscow
is
mules?
that's an
I don't know what that
alcoholic
is.
drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the copper cup and it's
Dick probably knows. Dick, yeah, he's shaking his head like he's been there. Okay.
But vanilla ice cream, I mean, the grape, we've seen that on vanilla ice cream.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if these are available, I know my husband and I will go and find them all and try them.
Yes.
So-
Moscheck's just put in a big display where you can come and grab 6-packs. Montgomery Bakehouse has done really well for us in selling 6-packs.
So you need to post all those places.
Always on our
I'll
Facebook
share
page, JWAC Distributing, JWAC. Just look up JWAC. I guarantee you'll find our Facebook page. We're on
JWAC, I like
Instagram.
that.
We're on Twitter.
Oh, I know you are. I know you are. I've seen you all over, and that's
Yes.
great.
But we love being fans of everybody, or we're fans of everybody, and we are gaining fans, and we really thank you for having us out here and being part of
I'm excited.
your show.
And I get to see you
Absolutely.
twice this week.
Yeah, that's great. I think this weekend at the Extravaganza is going to be a hit.
It's going to be fabulous. So you're going to have some, and you're going to serve it
We're
there,
gonna
right?
we're gonna have.
What
it
are you going to
there,
serve?
but
All of it, or
we'll,
what?
We'll bring it all.
Okay.
We'll bring it all.
Okay.
because-
So grape, orange, ginger beer, root beer. Yeah.
and smiles, because it always makes everybody smile.
Oh, it does. So, what else would you use the ginger beer for? Just
Well, we looked it up. We did a little Google search and stuff. A lot of people drink ginger beer to help ward off colds,
Oh.
with sinus problems and allergies
Okay.
going around.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing
All
wrong
right.
with popping
See,
a top
you
on
can have a whole new thing going on.
Absolutely, and it's all right here in Montgomery County.
Homemade remedies. All right, so that is JWAC Distributing on Facebook,
Twitter, Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram, all over. Watch out, he may tag you, and then you'll know for sure, because then you're embedded forever. And it's great product. You need to try it. I mean, even if you're not a soda person, it's phenomenal. I tend to lean towards the root beer. But I haven't tried the ginger beer, so I'm going to give that one a
Well,
shot
we'll leave
too,
you
and
some
the grape.
samples for it.
Anyway, so this is Bill Clevenger. So hit him up, check it out, and you will see him at Thursday at the Business Extravaganza at Madeira Estates, and we're going to hear a little bit more about that with my next guest here in just a moment.
Great.
So I am Margie Taylor, your host, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
A&M AgriLife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, AgriLife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the AgriLife Extension Hour.
Does your company have needs that can be met by an employee who is dependable, hardworking, enthusiastic, motivated, cooperative, respectful, and punctual? Conroe Independent School District Special Education Department can meet your needs by connecting you with potential employees that have been preparing for a lifetime of employment. We have numerous individuals seeking paid and unpaid work experiences. If your company is interested in seeing how we can meet your business needs, call Conroe ISD Special Education Department to find the best employees for you at 936-709-7671.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with the Lone Star Community Radio.
Hello, we are back again with the last guest for the day today on October 22nd. This beautiful day. It starts early voting. I have Brett Roloff and I have Ian Ramirez from Madeira Estates, and we are talking about the fifth.
It is the 5th.
The fifth business extravaganza presented by the network.
That's right.
At Madeira Estates, new location, and we're excited about that because in the past, you've had the last 4 over at Costco. I know you're the Costco guy.
I am the Costco guy, but I do wear many hats, so I'm not just the Costco guy. I do several things nowadays. Costco just happens to be one of them, but we're very excited to move it actually out of Costco. I know Costco's excited about that as well. And, it's been great for Costco and what we've done, but we've just kind of outgrown Costco.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to have a lot better sound, a beautiful venue, and a lot more, community participation in this next one coming up. So that's very exciting.
How many people do you expect to be there on Thursday?
Well, as you know, I don't do any RSVPs because that's an awful lot of work. So, if I was going to guesstimate, look in my crystal ball, I'm going to say a minimum low ball of 300 and up to 5. So,
And of course, Madeira Estates can accommodate that number, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So the really neat thing about Madeira Estates, if you haven't been there, it's kind of a Spanish style, and it has availability inside, outside, like a porch, entryway, all of that.
Oh,
Tell me
yeah.
about Madeira Estates.
Yeah, so Madeira Estates is a wedding and event venue. We have a combination of indoor-outdoor spaces, just as you said, Margie, and it is Spanish-inspired, hacienda style, inspired by my family's home in San Miguel de Allende, Mexico, where we had a house for 18 years. And we're super excited. The network's going to be hosting, as you mentioned, the extravaganza at Madeira, and I think it's going to be a beautiful setting.
It's going to be a beautiful day. It's not going to rain.
Oh, it's gonna be
And it's
gorgeous.
from 5 to 8 p.m. There is absolutely no cost to go to this event.
there is a cost. It's your business card.
Oh, well,
That's it. You
okay.
just need your business card to get in the
But
doors.
no dinero.
No dinero, that's
Nope.
right. And the cool thing about this event is this is a free event for the community, put on by the community. So no one's actually spending any dollars. There is a lot of in-kind sponsorships, and we have a lot of great sponsors. When you go in, you're going to see the list of 54 sponsors that we actually have in the community. And there's actually a couple that have come on last minute that didn't even make it on that list.
So you're going to have food, you're going to have drink, you're going to have speakers, and it's going to be phenomenal. So what is the address of Madeira Estates?
Madeira's address is 3201 North Fraser Street, Conroe, Texas, 77303, just up the road.
On Fraser,
On Fraser.
really close to 3083 T's Nursery Road. Is it still called
Correct.
T's Nursery
It
Road?
is, uh-huh.
Okay, I just know by
That's
3083.
right. It's also right by Southern Star Brewery, so a lot of people
Yes,
can
it
relate
is.
to that.
Yep.
And, afterwards, I'm sure they'll get a lot of traffic.
Oh, for sure.
So let's talk about the speakers you have.
Okay.
So you have some phenomenal speakers.
Oh, I think this is probably our best lineup yet. We actually have, and that's not a dig on any of the previous speakers, but we actually have more speakers this time and a really diverse group of speakers. And as you guys know, we actually had a secret speaker this time, which is Dr. Henry Musoma. And he's he's a business professor at Texas A&M. You might have seen him actually on the Ellen Show or on the news, but he's got a great following, and I've seen him speak before, and he's incredible. He's going to blow your mind. He's going to actually speak on humility.
And that's what's different, humility. What is he going to talk? How does that relate to community relations?
Well, I just want you to come out and see what he's going to say, and I don't want to let anything out of the bag. To be honest, I was actually talking back and forth with him last night for about a half an hour. He's really excited about this event.
So that's going to be the highlight.
He is going to be the highlight, and not to knock any of our other speakers, as we have Gordy Bunch, we've got Gil Staley, Josh Cherry, Steve Scott, and Olympian Chad Hedrick as well. So it's going to be a really diverse lineup.
It's an all-star lineup.
That's a great lineup.
It definitely is. And thank you for putting this all together.
Thank you. It's not really myself that did it. This is a community event. I wouldn't have been able to do it without being, in such a great community and having so much community support from day one.
So we mentioned the network a couple of times.
That's right. I believe we're actually all members of the network.
Yes, we are. Tell everybody what the network is.
All right. So the network is a business group, but it's not your normal business group. The network is actually a community and relationships-based group, opposed to a networking-based group or a referral-based group. I think we have a much higher purpose and a higher cause. We get involved in the community. We help support each other's events. And to be honest, there's a lot of great players in our group. All of them very involved in the community and what's going on. We also all understand that community involvement translates to, business sales and business growth.
So your three main points are leadership, community,
That's right.
and building relationships.
That's right, as opposed to networking. I really would recommend, if you're going to go to this event, and I recommend you do if you're trying to build your sphere of influence or get your brand out in the community, that you go with laser focus and you actually go there with a purpose of meeting 2 or 3 really great people and not trying to meet 30.
Well, and also taking back what the speakers are saying, because they're all going to be, you didn't give them an agenda. They're doing what they feel compelled to talk about.
That's right.
But it has something to do with leadership and community and building relationships.
That's right. They're all going to tie to that.
They will speak something to that and what works for them.
That's right.
That has helped build their leadership and their ties to the community, because each one of these people is community invested.
That's right. That's right.
So,
And all of our speakers, this is actually their first time speaking at the extravaganza, where we have had a couple speakers speak a couple times, like a Bob Milner. But with the exception of Steve Scott, this is the first for all of them.
so I would like to mention some of your community partners, and please say a few more if I miss somebody that you
Definitely.
think needs to be included. But you have the Glades Art Foundation,
That's right.
and that's a fabulous place.
That's right.
It's so exciting. I can't wait to go back.
Venue and everything else.
They're
that
also a
doing
member
there.
of the network as well.
Nebular Films, and they do a phenomenal job of videos.
That's right.
PR Luxury Media, the Red Brick Tavern, Minuteman Press, Conroe. He's been helping out with a lot of printing. I just saw the banner that will help you locate the
right.
place.
So excited.
Yes, so that will be on the outside, so you can be sure and see it. Hello Woodlands, the new 91.1 FM The Boss, Inspire Productions, Richmond Realty Group, Remax The Woodland Spring, Conroe Coffee, Inspired Leaders. Oops, almost spilled my
Don't
orange.
spill that drink.
Oh, I probably
Well-
said it wrong. The bakery, Vernell's.
Vernell's Bayou Bakery.
Vernell's Bayou Bakery. Of course, Madeira Estates Wedding and Event Venue, Woodlands Hits Radio, Taylorized PR. And who else am I missing?
Let me throw in there, Momentum Title is actually a big sponsor and
okay.
supporter of the network and the extravaganza. I know that they have a special event coming up. I believe it's on November 8th, where they're building a Habitat for Humanity house. They're actually going to be raffling off a Maserati for a weekend at the extravaganza this weekend. So, the money's going to go to a great cause, doing something for a veteran, and they're trying to, for sure going to build one house, but they're really going to try to shoot for doing 2. So they're also one of our partners, and they're also tied to the network as well.
So again, all of these partners have ties to the community. It's not just opening your venue and doing business, because you depend on the community to do your business. So it only makes sense to give back to them.
That's right. This is a very relationship-based community. It's really important that you get involved in the community. You know, if you just plan on building your business and plateauing, then that's one thing. But if you really want to exponentially grow your business, you need to get involved in the community.
So what's up next after this?
Wow. You know,
Loaded question.
we've
You're developing a nonprofit.
that's true. The network is going to become a nonprofit, so that way next year we could actually do that much more for the community and give back to several of the 2,000 local nonprofits we have here.
Doesn't that blow your mind?
It is
There's
pretty
that many
crazy.
Oh, yes,
nonprofits
I
in the
know.
area.
Belonging to 3 different chambers.
Oh, my
I know that
gosh.
there's so many nonprofits that some of them don't even know about.
Right.
I just sat in on the Montgomery County Community Foundation, and we got nearly 60 grants this year compared
Wow.
to 28 last year. And some of the nonprofits, having worked in that business, I know a lot of them, but there were a whole bunch of new ones.
Which is great.
So, yeah, so there's everybody has a different mission to help make a difference in the
Right.
community. So it is good. It is phenomenal that there's so many do-gooders.
I love it.
It's great. And next year at each extravaganza, we're planning on giving a nice big check to a different nonprofit who at the beginning of the year are going to be able to submit their proposal on why they think they should be chosen as the nonprofit.
Oh, great.
And that'll get voted on by our board. And we'll go from there.
So the next one will be in spring.
The next one's going to be, it's either May 2nd or May 4th, whichever
It's in May,
it is.
early May.
Right. And the one after that's going to be October
again.
24th. We already
already
have
have
the
that
date
date.
set. We already have our location set for next year.
Okay.
It's going to be a great surprise as we reveal the new location for next year. And lots of great things coming, not just for the extravaganza, but for the community as well.
All right. So that is the business extravaganza.
The North Houston Business Extravaganza. This is number 5 coming up. And it's grown into
Get
something
there
incredible.
early. 5
Yes.
o'clock, parking. There's plenty of parking.
Yep.
In the front, the back,
Back.
all over. You will be directed to parking spaces. This is a free
Yes.
event. Easy access off of Fraser Road. You can take the 3083 exit off of 45 and turn left northbound.
That's right.
Yep. Bring a
You will
friend.
see it there. You will see the banner on the outside of the fence.
Yep.
And yeah, bring friends. It's a fun thing, and there's going to be food bites. There's
Yeah,
going to be
let me give some hints.
autos.
We're going to give some
you
hints
know.
here. We're going to have a local coffee shop there, which is Conroe Coffee, one of your sponsors as well. We're going to have Otto's Root Beer there.
And other flavors.
We've got an Indian restaurant, a Mediterranean restaurant, an Italian restaurant. We've got a Mexican restaurant. Divine Dogs will be there.
Red Brick will be there.
Red Brick Tavern
We
will
didn't
be
even talk
there.
about Divine Dogs.
That's
What
a
is
whole other
Divine
thing.
Dogs?
A hot dog.
I know, but we got time. What is Divine Dogs?
So
I
Divine
can't wait to
Dogs
try it.
is a new company that I've launched with a couple of partners, which is a locally made and sourced hot dog and sausage company. Everything is locally made and sourced, including our sauces, toppings, and dogs and sausages. We have over 16 varieties of sausage that
That's a
we're
lot.
using right now. And pretty soon, beginning of the year, we're actually opening our restaurant.
You're opening a restaurant.
We're opening a restaurant in the Woodlands, yes.
Okay.
Right there on I-45.
So you might need soda to go with.
We've been
the hot
talking to
dogs.
Otto's already, so we will get a chance to talk even further. But
I think
you
this
know,
grape soda is calling my name.
Is it?
Yeah.
After we try them, we might want to carry
have
them
to
at
have
all
a
of our
bottle
cart
opener.
locations
Oh, yeah.
as well. So
Well, I'm excited for you.
Thank
I
you.
think
Thank you.
it's going to be.
I don't have enough to
Fabulous.
do as is, so let me add a
Oh,
couple
and I
more
get
things.
to try it tomorrow because tomorrow is Spirits of Texas.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
With the Conroe Rotary, and that's going to be at the North Montgomery County Community Center, 600 Gerald Street in Willis.
That's right.
That's right off the 1097 exit.
Divine
it's like
Dogs
you
will
can
be
stand
there.
out there, you can wave to Kroger across the highway. So Divine Dogs will be there. That'll be my first time trying it, so I'm excited about that.
That's right. We actually just really launched this last weekend. We had a great turnout. A lot of our friends came out. Once again, this is a great community. They were so supportive. I can't believe all the friends that showed up out there to support us. We were supposed to launch earlier, but it got rained out. We were supposed to be at Wienerfest in College Station.
Oh, you didn't go? I thought y'all went.
We went, but it got flooded out.
Oh,
They had
wow.
to cancel the event, actually, unfortunately, after we got there. So
Is it dachshund races? Is that what it is?
that's
or-
what it is. It's a whole dachshund
fun.
day.
How adorable,
I have two
right?
dachshunds.
Aw.
Costume contest, races.
Come
The money was
on.
all supposed to benefit the Aggieland Humane Society. So
And it was
another great
canceled.
cause. It was canceled due to rains. It was beautiful here, but pouring in College Station.
That's how it works. It's
Yes.
localized.
But we will be at Truck or Treat this next weekend. So if you're out at Truck or
And
Treat.
where's that?
That is at Town Green Park in the Woodlands. Divine Dogs will be out there all day long, so come by and have a divine day.
Have a divine day.
I
How nice.
love that. It just rolls
Well,
off the tongue.
That's
I
right.
know,
Well, my new
divine.
hashtag
I don't
is.
use that word enough.
That's right. My new hashtag is Life is Divine.
Ooh.
It kind of goes with my favorite word, frolic. Go out and have frolic all day. I don't do that, so that's why I keep saying it.
Frolic all day. I love
Frolic, divine. Okay, so if anybody wants to find out more information, you do have a Facebook page set up. You have one for Divine Dogs,
The Divine Dogs page should be up now.
and you have the Woodlands Network.
And we do have the Woodlands Network, which is about the network. If you're interested in finding out more information about the extravaganza, you can email me directly at nhextravaganza@gmail.com. Or you could always call me direct. If I miss it, send me a text at 714-204-9657. And you can text me or call me there about Divine Dogs or the extravaganza anytime.
It's also as an event on Taylorized PR all over the place. So check it out, Taylorized PR on Facebook. You will see the event on there. It's also on Conroe Culture News, too.
Right.
So either way, you can't go wrong. Anything else, guys?
You know, I do want to point out, if you look me up, look up Divine Dogs, it won't be listed as Divine Dogs. It'll actually be listed as Divine Dog USA. Unfortunately, but it's just the way it is.
Okay, well, great. We will see you guys both on Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow at Spirits of Texas.
That's right, we'll be there.
And I can't wait to have more root beer and hot dogs.
That's right.
How American is that?
We're not going to be actually bringing
You know?
hot dogs. We actually have our proprietary blend hot dog, but we're going to be bringing some special sausages out just for the occasion.
Okay, and go vote. Early
vote.
voting
Yes.
is in session. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Margie Taylor, Conroe Culture News, and we are on every Monday at noon. We'll be back to our regular location next week in downtown Conroe. We're still in downtown Conroe, and we're having fun. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk next week.